My name is Lily Dobler, and my senior project is on hospitality and business. So here we go. What is hospitality? Merriam-Webster defines it as one, hospital treatment, reception, or disposition, as well as two, the activity or business of providing services to guests in hotels, restaurants, bars, in a lot of places. How does this correlate with my senior project? Well, this correlates with my senior project because I'm trying to find how business and hospitality correlates and just provides a better experience for everyone involved. I have researched four different businesses that work with hospitality on a day-to-day basis. I went to two hotels, one cafe, two shops, and a fair, so I'll be breaking down what I saw and what I heard from what they've said or done while I was checking in with everything. Let's start with the hotel business. My mentor, Casey, for the project has been in the business for 14 years, four of them as a hotel manager and three of the 14 as a housekeeping supervisor. So I thought she'd be perfect to interview for my project as well as guide me throughout the whole process. We discussed some acceptable business practices. You see, in the hotel business, hospitality is everything. You can have good decorations, good rooms, good food, good location, good accommodations. You have horrible service and the customers don't feel valued, then your hotel will not succeed. The hotel is run by several different rules to keep it running smoothly: front desk, inspector, housekeeping, maintenance, and breakfast. Front desk are the ones who make sure that the rooms are available when someone is able to check in. They check in on finances to see where we're at with the hotel in general and make sure that guest feels welcome. They are the face of the hotel since they are the first people that guests see, usually. Front desk is the main people that deals with the guest problems and are usually the ones that fix certain problems that may arise during the guest visits. Inspectors make sure that the hotel is run smoothly, that the rooms are actually clean, and that everything that they need is stocked up on. A room can't be checked in until the inspector tells the front desk that it is clean. They also help the guests uh, if the guest asks for something. Housekeeping are the ones that clean the rooms, bathrooms, conference rooms, lobbies, storage rooms, and pool room. Depending on the type of hotel as well as the type of owner, the rules change, but a lot of the rules are similar. Some of those can include how things are done in general with housekeeping, the process of it. I mean, some of them would have you do the common areas, which are the conference rooms and lobbies and pool room first in the morning and then do rooms, and others have you do rooms, then do the common areas. Maintenance, of course, fixes certain problems that may arise with the structure of the hotel or with the combinations that people have, like with air conditioning or heating or anything of that sort. Breakfast is, of course, the people that make your breakfast in the morning and then clean up the eating area and all of that. Another thing that my mentor and I discussed was branch hotels versus privately owned hotels. Branch hotels are a series of hotels that are under one corporation like Best Western or Holiday Inn, while privately owned hotels can make up any rules and guidelines as they want as long as it is legal. They only have two jobs such as housekeeping and front desk. Branch hotels have to follow strict rules and guidelines in order to be part of the corporation. So once a year, the corporation sends an inspector to see how the hotel is doing, to see if the hotel is following guidelines. The branch jobs are what I have stated earlier previously. give or take depending on the branch. Let's move on to the cafe. The owner of this cafe name is Heather. Her cafe is called Augie's. She fully believes in making it a comfortable, fun, and relaxing experience for both staff and customers. She likes to interact with customers and ask them about their life. She is big on customer service, and she doesn't like how big businesses just treat you like a sales rather than a customer, an actual human being. Hospitality is very important for her. She knows that word of mouth is important, especially for small businesses. It's how that they make the revenue. Without word of mouth or other such advertisements, their business wouldn't be running. She also does catering to add extra revenue and to advertise her business more to get it into a bigger area. Let's move on to shops. Depending on what type of shop you go to is what their focus will be on. While both of the shops focus on hospitality as their main focus, the area of focus and specialty was different for both of the shops to help you with what you came in there for and to ensure you got a pleasant experience for both of them. Like the thrift shop I went to, it is run by volunteers who oversees the donations, clean them up, and then price them to sell them. They are big with customer service, making people feel welcome. The other service they provide is emergency help for those in need, like a place to sleep, food, clothes, emergency contacts, and things of that nature. While the Wild Hair's Quilt Shop observed the customer service. They cut the length of fabric you would like and gives you suggestions with the project that you're working on. They make sure that everyone is welcome and that they advise you to further along the, with your project better. Next is the fair that I went to. Fair carnies have to make the fair an enjoyable experience so that the fair can continue to be funded in that town. The majority of the people had an awful experience. They will complain to the community board, and one of the two things will happen. They will try to find a new fair company, or they would just stop paying for the fair altogether. So, hospitality is important for the fair to continue to go to that town to get in more revenue. The food vendors that we went to were trying to make sure everyone's experience was the same while trying to keep the line moving as fast as possible. The tickets were really pricey and it seemed like everything was chaotic. While it was hard for them to keep everything under control, it seemed like they somehow managed to make most people's experience enjoyable, at least to those that I have talked to. Despite the lines being long, my brother and I had a great time. Every carny was nice and tried to help us as much as possible. In summary, no matter what type of business you are in, whether it is in hotels, restaurants, shops, or in amusement in general, hospitality is the top thing that will make or break your business. Each of the guidelines and rules for each of these businesses are all catered to give the customer a pleasant experience, as well as protect workers' rights. Without hospitalities, you will not have repeat business no matter if you have good quality or not. No one wants to be disrespected while trying to buy something or stay somewhere or to try to have fun. It's just not going to work. That is why each company that succeeds focuses on the customer's needs. That is what I learned from doing this project. I have further explained in detail of my experiences and what I have learned in my website that I have linked below down in the description. So that is what I've learned from my senior project, and I hope that you had fun listening to it. Thank you.